at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Setting up to throw on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
Herbert's pass.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out. Out of bounds.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know any coach would take 2nd and 3 all day. You think you're in pretty good shape. Instead, after 2 runs, though, they're at 4th and 1. Didn't pick it up.
Back-to-back 1-yard gains. This defense, the challenge was accepted.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
On the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. first down for the Giants as they pick up 12. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy, because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Murray. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, here's Herbert. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first and 10, Herbert. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
First down, Lions.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Lions nothing.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. To the air again, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Third and long. It's Herbert. He's got it to Ingram. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
It's game over, first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
3rd and 1.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
First down.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a give to Breida. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 33. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray gets this one to Isabella. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Complete to Andy Isabella.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the line.
Murray now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Ed Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here in the Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And
this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds into half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Herbert on 3rd down now. He's going to go deep for Funchess. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the turnover, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray completes it to Hardman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Number 39, out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Murray again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And It's complete. Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. New York set to take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Breida, he'll try the right side, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4th down.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And Oliver make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Foster.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Breida, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They run again with Breida. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way down to the 29. Giants. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 20-yard line.
This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Herbert off of play action. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And Oliver in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, Herbert, and he will find his man on the end route, complete. Herbert, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Lions on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And it makes the score 21-10. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Breida. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The 34-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pass intended for.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. Third and 14. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. He completes this to Sutton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
Down Lions.
On first down, it's Herbert. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first and 10, Herbert. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 10 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Giants take over.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 17, Murray buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Another
DeMarcus Walker there on the stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Breida. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now Murray. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.